Now here is what I would call a standard Bulgarian Pechka, or wood burning stove. As you can see, most of them are just flue pipes into the wall with the radiator halfway down. One of these brand new will cost between 80 and 90 lev, plus maybe another 20 to 30 for the stovepipe and connection. So let's take a closer look. This is the fire bucket. As you can see, most Pechkas come with two buckets. It has an air hole on the side and a cast iron grate. The cast iron grate is dropped into the bucket. Better if you use two hands, but I only have one just now. To lay the fire, I usually place in a few pieces of wood. Give a basis for the fire. Load on plenty of paper. And top off with a few more pieces of wood. This will give you a reasonable start for the day. Now the tools that come with it, you can see we've got a hook and a handle for lifting the buckets in and out. The handle just clips on. Like so. And your bucket is ready to fit into the Pechka. So let's have a look at the Pechka. Air controls. You have one air control at the bottom. You want it fully open to start off with. And on top, underneath the lift up grate, which is great for keeping tea warm, you have another air control. There is also a damper fitted to the chimney, which operates with this lever here, closed and open. We'll see more of that in a minute. Now to open the top, get your hook tool, hook it up out of the way, the inside of your Pechka. Dark and dreary just now. Now you can see the top flue where if I move the damper it will close and open. But further down there's a second one, so when the top one is closed you aren't actually blocking off the whole chimney, you're forcing the fire to burn down the way, which gives out more heat. Now to load the bucket. Now this air hole in the front is important. It must line up with the air hole in the front of the Pechka. So I find if you place it in sideways, it goes in more easily. And once down at the bottom, you can turn it 90 degrees so that the air holes line up at the bottom. You can just see that one in there. Okay. And release the handle. Your fire is ready to light. Close down the top, which is quite tricky with one hand. And you can fuel through the second door in the centre. Just drop the wood in there once the fire is burning. It's also a way to light the fire by just dropping a match into the paper. So that's your basic Pechka. Leave both air holes fully open and damper open to light the fire, and then close them right down. You can boil a kettle on the top, and you can keep the kettle warm for hours on here. Simple and effective, about 8 to 9 kilowatts output, and as I said before, about 100 lev should cover the whole thing, and one man can easily lift it. All you have to do now is chop wood. The only other recommendation I would have is get a bottle of water and leave it beside it with a pinhole on the top. This could be handy if you have any problems, you want to put this out. A 2 litre bottle of water with a squirty hole on the top is probably the easiest method. So there we have it. Once it gets cold this evening, I'll light my Pechka. Hope you like it. Bye.